What is going on, AZ Sports fan family? How are we doing out there today on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon here? Well, we're here to watch some preview for our Phoenix Suns versus the LA Clippers. If you guys do not know, that is going to be the latest matchup, the Phoenix Suns versus the LA Clippers. And I am super, super excited that we can finally say that we are going to play the Western Conference Finals this coming Friday. If you guys weren't aware of that, yes, it already came out this tomorrow, so this Sunday, I apologize. So this Sunday, we're going to be playing the Western Conference Finals. Big shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. We do got some new emojis for our channel members. If you guys are just getting in here, we got the Gorilla, we got CP3, we got Devin Booker, we got all sorts of different stuff. So if you guys are channel members, definitely go ahead and do me a favor and spam up the comment section here below. We're gonna have a good show, guys. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically preview the Phoenix Suns versus the Los Angeles Clippers, and we're gonna talk a little bit about last series, which was the Utah Jazz as well as the versus the LA Clippers, guys. So super excited about it. Nevertheless, definitely everybody do me a favor, smash the like button if you guys have not yet already. Smash that like button. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes. That would be the goal from here on out. But let's get this going, guys. Let this go going. So yesterday, if you guys didn't know, there was the game, Utah Jazz versus the LA Clippers, and the LA Clippers ended up beating them. So now they're 4-2, which basically means they're going into the Western Conference. So now that's who we're going to be playing. So the Phoenix Suns versus the LA Clippers, and we couldn't like make this any better. Like, this would be the perfect momentum for our Phoenix Suns to go ahead and go back to back. Well, not back to back, but beating two LA teams would make everybody in the whole fandom super excited about going into the championship. Obviously, you know, baby steps. We got to make sure that we defeat them first. But nevertheless, guys, there was a lot of cool stuff that I saw in the Utah game versus the Clippers. A lot of things that kind of got me worried. So a lot of different things we got to talk about here. So let me just talk about that before we talk about our Phoenix Suns and then that game. So a couple different things that we want to go through going into this game for tomorrow. A few different things we have our eye on. Now, if you guys do not know, Kawhi Leonard has been hurt for the past 2 games. Now, this is going to be, you know, the whole big topic for a lot of Clippers fans. Is Kawhi Leonard going to be playing for, you know, the Clippers on Sunday? Now, in my personal opinion, I'm going to go with no. Now, I know, you know, we mainly go off of a lot of tweets and a lot of stuff that ESPN tells you. And what it really seems like is I don't think Kawhi Leonard is going to play. Now, maybe he did miss the last 2 games with versus the Utah Jazz and the Clippers. So I don't think he is. The way that they talked about Kawhi Leonard, they just don't seem very optimistic. More than anything, they're not giving very much detail, which, I mean, they could definitely very well go, they can use that for their advantage more than everything. That's probably why they're being super secretive, but I honestly don't think he's going to play, which is a good advantage for our Phoenix Suns. But not only that, but we have our own issues here on our end. If you guys aren't aware and what's going on, our superstar, Chris Paul, unfortunately, he ended up coming down with, you know, everything that's currently going on right now. So we do have some sort of updates, not the best updates, unfortunately, but I definitely want to bring the news over to you guys. It's not 100% set in stone, but tomorrow is the game. And we were told that today we were going to get some updates on Chris Paul, if he's going to play or if he's not going to play. Now, this is the latest updates that I've been seeing now. I was trying to, you know, scavenge everywhere through Twitter and really find out is, hey, what's happening with Chris Paul? Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? These were the latest tweets that I was able to find here. So some Chris Paul updates. As of right now, they're actually seeming to mainly say that he's going to still be in the health call protocol. At least up to right now, to today. So that's not very optimistic for our Phoenix Suns or for Chris Paul going into tomorrow's game, which is kind of a bummer. But hey, they have a superstar that's down to, in my mind, I don't think Kawhi Leonard's going to play personally, but I mean, that's just basically going off speculations. That's not 100%. But I honestly do think more than anything, Kawhi Leonard might have a little bit more better opportunity than Chris Paul might have for tomorrow. So definitely, that's not good. But hey, we still have another game on Tuesday, so we can definitely go ahead and keep fighting through for Chris Paul and, win this one for Chris. Win this one for Chris. But a lot of things that I saw, what I want to talk about against the Utah game versus the LA Clippers game, man. One thing that a lot of people were saying, and I was in that same boat, the moment I heard Kawhi Leonard was down, I was like, okay, we're playing the Jazz. That's exactly what's going to happen. The Jazz is coming through. It's going to be Suns versus Jazz. I'm excited. Let's go. And something completely turned around where we started seeing some younger stars on the Clippers side of the ball get a lot more playing time, and they really showed up for themselves in their young careers. So I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about none other than Terance Mann. Now this guy, if you guys don't know, if you guys didn't watch the games when Kawhi Leonard was there, this guy Terance Mann, he's a young player, a rookie. He's got a lot of playing time since Kawhi Leonard has been gone. My goodness, this guy has gone off. Now, what I put on here, this is their Mikal Bridges. Now, the reason why I say that, because the statistics for Terance Mann is unbelievable. This last game he had 39 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. Paul George had 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. The game prior against the Jazz, Paul George went even more than when he went off last time, which was last game. So there's a lot of awesome stuff to take a look into. Now, from top to bottom, if we take a look at both rosters, obviously I'm going to lean towards more the Phoenix Suns more than anything. I'm going to feel like my Phoenix Suns has the better roster. I'm being biased, obviously, right? But I would be foolish to say that a player that we need to look out for is going to be Terance Mann. This guy can go off in a heartbeat. Now, he's still young, so what that means is we can still very well, get in his head. We can still very well defend on them better. Now, I do think that the Jazz was hurt. Well, I don't think. We know that the Jazz was hurt, especially Donovan Mitchell, man. He was wincing in pain within the last 5 minutes or 6 minutes of the fourth quarter, which is really sad to see because he was trying to put the Utah Jazz on his back and make sure that he can get that W for his team. He just wasn't able to do it, and the Clippers ended up beating him. So here it is. Clippers versus the Phoenix Suns tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. If you guys do not know, we will be doing the live stream here on the AZ Sports Fan. It's going to be a watch party more than anything. I'm super excited about it. Super excited about it. But let's talk a little bit about that game right now. Now, big shout out to everybody that's currently in the chat right now. Channel members, we do have new emojis that you guys get to use, so definitely go and spam those up on the comments below and smash the like button if you haven't yet already. Now, some players that we need to look out for our Phoenix Suns. Obviously, Terance Mann. Man, this guy is a young guy, but he can get scary. It can get scary. There was a moment that it really seemed like he wasn't able to miss at all. Like, this guy was shooting threes. He was taking it into the paint. It was crazy. It was crazy to see it. And also, Paul George had to pick up his own slack because Kawhi Leonard is in there. So definitely some players we need to look out for. Obviously, Paul George and Terance Mann. But let's talk a little bit about our Phoenix Suns, man. Our Phoenix Suns are no slouch. Now, this is with Chris Paul or without Chris Paul. I still do think our young players in Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson. I'm still gonna put DeAndre Ayton in terms of young players out there as well. I still do think that they have some development to do, but I do think that we're a very, very good team from top to bottom. We have some veteran leadership with Jay Crowder. Devin Booker is coming into his own. What is he, like 6-7 years into his career year? I think it's 6 years. But man, he's coming into his own, and he's blossoming into this superstar that we all knew he was going to become. Now, I don't know about you guys, but there was a moment where everybody was really scared about possibly Devin Booker and almost leaving the Suns because the frustration level was really mounting up. Now, obviously, that didn't happen. Thankfully, that didn't happen, and it seems like Devin Booker is actually much happier with the Phoenix Suns now. So the big updates, like I mentioned a little earlier, guys, if you guys don't know, the biggest updates is going to be, hey, is CP3 playing? In my personal opinion, I don't think he is. I'm going to say more 60-40. 60 he is not, and 40 he might surprise us. Kawhi Leonard, it's all up in the air. I don't know if you guys have any updates about that. I try to take it to Twitter. I try to take it to Google, and I didn't see anything new about Kawhi Leonard. I don't think he's going to be playing as well, but here it is. This is what we're going to have to look into. They're still both a very, very good team from top to bottom. Now, I do think our Phoenix Suns are a better team, though. I really do. I do think that, yes, they have Terance Mann, which is a very young player, but we have Mikal Bridges, man. If Mikal Bridges can get, going, making his shots, play some defense, I think the sky's the limit for our Phoenix Suns. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say the Phoenix Suns are going to be, Suns in 4. I doubt that's going to happen. I really do think the Clippers are going to give us more of a fight than the unhealthy Denver Nuggets that we were playing. Because let's be honest, yeah, we were playing, Jokic and the other players that they had over there, but truth of the matter is that they didn't have their superstar player there, which is Murray. So a lot of people were saying like, hey, we lucked out. We're not playing any big time, or we're playing teams that are hurt. That's what a lot of people are saying about the Phoenix Suns, and this is the moment for them to really come out and show out and say, hey, we beat the Nuggets in 4. We took down the Lakers, in 6 games. So we're a contending team. We absolutely are. Now, if you take a look at the national people, everybody's going to say that the Clippers will take this over our Phoenix Suns. I have to disagree with that. I will have to disagree with that. I really do think our Phoenix Suns can pull out this win here. Now, obviously, it's going to be the best out of 7 games. Do I think our Phoenix Suns are going to beat them in 4? No, I don't think so. I do think it might go to 6 games, maybe 7 games. So there will be a lot of back and forth to really figure out who's going to come out with the W for the first game. Now, the biggest storylines out there right now is Chris Paul playing? Biggest storyline, is Chris Paul playing? And not only that, but is Kawhi Leonard playing? There's a lot of different talks, a lot of speculations out there saying like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen with the two? So we still have until tomorrow. We have less than 24 hours away till the first game tips off. And I really do hope that a lot of people are able to go out to the games because it's going to be a fun experience. This is going to be a really good opportunity for our fans to come up into the Phoenix Suns arena and really show up and be that the fans out there that we know that we can be, and just basically cause some disruption because they very well need it, and they feed off of the momentum that the fans give them as well. So definitely guys, I'm really excited about it. You're gonna hear a lot of national people give the Suns flack. You are. So what you can do as Suns fans, just don't listen. Turn it off and let the game play for themselves. Yes, we might not have CP3, but we do have Devin Booker. And let me tell you right now, Devin Booker is the guy, man. He is going to be the guy that elevates us. Now, obviously, we need to see some production from, DA as well. DeAndre Ayton needs to show up as well. Maybe not more offensively, but defensively. If he can be there for the rebounds offensively or defensively, then hey, I'll be happy with DA, but the physicalityness, this is where it needs to start, right here, this game, the Western Conference Finals, because once we get through here, we're in the championship, man. We're in the championship. So I just cannot believe to tell you right now. I know a lot of fans are out there saying like, hey, I'm being more realistic. I don't think the Suns are going to do it because, the history and what's happened, and LA usually wins over the Phoenix Suns. But from top to bottom, if you take a look at the roster, I personally do think the Phoenix Suns are a better roster from top to bottom. I do. So let's take it to the comments here. Let's see what you guys have to say, and we'll keep going from there. Now, I'm not saying just because I believe that the Suns have a better roster, I'm not saying that the Clippers aren't good. The Clippers are great. There's a reason why they took out the number 1 seed, in the semifinals. There's a reason for that. And they didn't even have Kawhi Leonard. They didn't have him for 2 games. So there's that. I'm not sitting here and saying that they're not a good team, but I do think that the Suns are just better. And defensively too. I think we're probably a better team defensively than the Jazz, especially because they were limping, bro. Like, by the time that series is over, I felt so bad for Donovan Mitchell. So bad for him, man. He was wincing in pain. He couldn't stand up upright, and it was really sad to see, but very, very heroic for that player, that young player, to try to wield the team on his back. It just couldn't do it, man. He just could not do it at all. Let's read to the comments and let's see what you guys have to say. Always keep in mind, guys, we do also pin comments as well. If you do want to do a super chat, you can definitely do that here. It helps out the channel grow tremendously and helps me out as well. So super chats do get pinned, so kind of keep that in mind as well, guys. So let's take it to the comments and let's see what you guys have to say. Raphael, what's up, dude? He said, will it be on ABC? So no, actually the games will be on ESPN. So I believe the Eastern Conference Finals are going to be on TNT, and the Western Conference Finals will be on ESPN. Now, hopefully we will, because we live here in Phoenix, Arizona, or if you do live in Phoenix, Arizona, I hope ABC will have it here on the local stations. I'll find out for sure tomorrow once I look through the guide, and I'll let you guys know where you can watch the game. But as of right now, the information that I was provided was that the games will be broadcasted on ESPN. Now, I'm not sure if that's just for nationally. I'm not sure if we get a little bit more of another channel because we live in the city, in the area. But I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop if you guys, by tomorrow for sure, once we do the live stream. Let's keep on reading to the comments. We have Jeff McClure. What's up, dude? He puts the gorilla stuff on there. Yeah, man, I got that for you, man. Thank you so much for giving me that idea. Because I just had CP3. I just had Devin Booker. So I just ended up putting the Suns gorilla on there. So appreciate you letting me know that. Appreciate that, man. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. James, what's up, man? He says, personally, I'm rooting for Clippers, but wouldn't be mad if Phoenix wins the series. Just glad it's not the Lakers. I love it. Yeah, and I agree. As a Phoenix fan, I was always kind of grown up to not like LA teams at all. And it's just because of the history that we've had with each other. We've always almost seemed like we were the little brother of LA teams, whether it's baseball, basketball, NFL, especially the last, 4 years with the Rams and the Cardinals. We just could not get over the hump. But the truth of the matter is that, yeah, I'm not a fan of LA teams. I'm really not. Now, the Clippers are not one of those teams that I despise. They're not. Sometimes I honestly forgot that they played in Los Angeles. I hope for a very good series. Obviously, I want the Suns to win. But you also got to give kudos to the Clippers as well, because the Clippers, I believe this is the first time in their team history that they're actually in the Western Conference Finals. So big shout out to you and your team. That's amazing. That's really amazing. And I know that they have a lot of stuff to celebrate on their own. Just being in the Western Conference Finals themselves is pretty cool achievement for them. So appreciate the comment, my guy. George, what's up, man? Says Disney owns ESPN and ABC. He's probably talking to somebody else in the comments, but we'll let that comment go through. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. Let's see what you guys have to say. Let's see here. We have hashtag BLA. Victor says 602 represent. Let's go, man. Let's go. We got Joe Schmo up here. The Clippers are strong and have a strong roster as well. They have depth just like us, but are cohesive as a team is better. I feel like just the teams in general. Yeah, well, here it is, man. I do think if you take a look at the rosters, they're very, very well matched. I do. And I think if Kawhi Leonard comes in, we're talking about a different series. Now, I don't know if he's going to play in this first game. I don't think CP3 is going to be playing in this first game, so we got to maybe more take a look into what's going to happen in game 2 when we talk about those two big superstar players. But when it comes down to it, they got Paul George, we got Devin Booker, they got Terance Mann, which is a very young talent coming in, and he's looking really, really good, especially when he's getting hot. But we got Mikal Bridges, we got our big man, which is DeAndre Ayton, which is shown up in the playoffs. Now, I know there's a lot of people that don't like DeAndre Ayton because they want him to be more physical. They want him to bring that intenseness out and do that. And I do think he's doing a very good job so far in the playoff run, and obviously in the last few weeks leading into the playoffs as well. I think he has elevated his play, but he has so much more room. He's got so much more room potential and to go over the hump, in my personal opinion. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. Dusty, what's up, man? Thank you so much for being here. Says, everything you want is the other side is hard. Monty. The team's deep and ready. Suns in 5. Love it. Exactly. And that's the thing, too. Yeah, nobody ever said that this is going to be an easy task. Nobody ever said this is going to be an easy task. And I'm so glad we have a player or a head coach like Monty Williams. Because, man, he has a way to talk to his players that he has right now. The team right now, they're bought into whatever he's selling. They're bought into it. And that's something that you got to give kudos to James Jones. And you got to give kudos to, Monty Williams for being the that should have been the coach of the year, but unfortunately he ended up winning it. But yeah, you got to give kudos to it, man, because honestly, all the young players, Devin Booker, Jay Crowder, everybody that's in that team and that roster, man, they're all on a specific high right now, which could work to our advantage. or we can fall flat in our faces. Now, one thing that kind of concerns me going into this series here is that we haven't played a game for about a week. So that's very concerning to me. Now, I understand this team is built differently. I get that. I could almost promise you these 7 days or 6 days that we weren't playing a game, I promise you at least 4 out of the 5 days we practiced. I can promise you that happened because this team is ready to go. This team is ready to go and they're ready to compete. So in my eyes, being worried because we didn't play, like thinking about, oh man, we're going to come into the series cold and we're going to, go against a Clippers team that, took out the number 1 seed, and now they're finally advancing to the Western Conference Finals. But you can look at it any which way. Any which way you can look at this game. So I'm very, very excited about the opportunity here for our Phoenix Suns to really come out with the W here, man. I think it's important for this first game to come up and show out, especially if Kawhi doesn't play. Especially if he doesn't play. But this is going to be a very, very good series and a very good test for our Phoenix Suns. Now, one other thing I want to mention here before we take it back to the comments here as well is that the Phoenix Suns are the number 2 seed, but during the Jazz versus the Clippers team, I honestly had confidence that our Suns can do it. Any team that came out, whether it was the Jazz or the Clippers, I had confidence that the Phoenix Suns were able to handle their own when the Western Conference Finals was happening. Now, granted, we were able to sweep the Denver Nuggets in 4 games, which is absolutely amazing. I know a lot of people were calling it already, but it almost kind of seemed like just people being super optimistic. But that's what actually ended up happening. The Phoenix Suns was able to sweep the Denver Nuggets, and it just was an amazing, amazing show out for our Phoenix Suns. And hopefully that brings them momentum, and hopefully that's able to bring them into and coming out with the W here for the Phoenix Suns in the first game. Let's keep on reading to the comments here and let's see what you guys have to say. 40-footer, what's up, man? Paul George averages 36 against the Suns in regular season. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Paul George is going to be a hard task, man. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but nothing that you want, and Monty Williams is going to say this a lot better than I do, but if you want something badly, you got to fight for it. You got to fight for it. I do think momentum is going to be shifted, whoever wins this first game. Absolutely. But it's still open. Let's say, for example, the Suns come out here and they lose. It's okay. It's okay. They still need to beat us 3 more times. But I have faith. I have faith that this Phoenix Suns team can come up and show up tomorrow at 12. Now, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going? Is anybody here, 47 people in here right now, is anybody going to the game? Or does anybody know anybody that's going to the game? Let me know in the comments below. And because I'm very strongly considering it. Maybe not this one, but game 2. But obviously, that's going to put a wrench in the whole streaming. That's going to put a whole wrench in the pockets. I'm just very curious to figure out what you guys have to say in terms of, are you guys going to go to the games or not? Jordan, the sports fan, what's up, dude? Says Suns in 5 or 6. Wow. See, the confidence level is still there for our Phoenix Suns fans, and rightfully so, man. We're the number 2 seed coming in. The number 1 seed was knocked out yesterday, which was the Utah Jazz. So there's a lot of Suns fans that are really riding this high right now, and they should be, because we have a very special team, a very young but special team going in here. Very, very good. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. Our cards, what's up, dude? Says Nikola Jokic averages 30 versus the Suns regular season. Didn't matter. There you go. There you go. Our cards coming up with some facts here. Whatever the situation is, man, playoff football is up. Playoff basketball is different. Playoff basketball is going to be different. Paul George still might have a very, very good game. He might. But we got to leave it to our superstars. We got to leave it to our stars to come up here and really show out and put their best foot forward, because that's where it's going to all matter right there. That's where it's going to all matter there. Keep on reading into the comments here. Mark, what's up, dude? Not going to the game. It'll cost me way too much. Travel costs a bunch. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You don't live in Arizona, so I definitely 100% agree with you right there. It definitely will be a lot, because you have to take the flight. You have to get a hotel, and then the flight back, and then, the game and food and all that different stuff. So I don't blame you there at all. Clippers Nation, what's up, man? I feel very out of place. No, not at all, man. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you. I think this is going to be special. I think this is going to be a very special series coming through. Now, I don't know specifically if Clippers Nation, if you have heard anything about Kawhi Leonard. Hopefully, you're still in the stream. If you have heard anything on there, if he's going to play. So far, it looks like CP3, Chris Paul will not play tomorrow. It seems like he's still going to be remaining in protocol as of today, 2 hours ago. So, and we were told whatever happened today is going to basically transition into tomorrow. Now, once we get any updates, obviously, I'll go ahead and let you guys know via Twitter, via Instagram, all that different stuff. So definitely follow me on any of those platforms if you guys don't yet already. But yeah, everything should be in the description below. But I'm very curious to figure out what's the whispers, what's happening on the Clippers side of it all. If Kawhi Leonard is playing or if he's trending to play this first game tomorrow at 12:30 Arizona time. 40-footer says Kawhi is out all year. It looks like an ace. And see, and that was my thing. That's what I thought too, 40-footer. But let me see what my guy Clippers Nation says. I think we need to realize that either the Suns or the Clippers will be in the finals, and that's incredible for the West. Yes, I know Leonard's hurt. Yeah, no, and I agree. That's perfectly said, Clippers Nation, 110%. As long as it's not the Lakers, I think this is good. Growing up as a Phoenix fan, and I've said this multiple different times, I was actually taught to not like any LA teams, and it's just kind of instilled in the blood of myself being a Phoenix fan. But I don't mind the Clippers. I really don't. I understand they're an LA team, but I don't mind them at all. Obviously, I want the Suns to win and go into the championship, but the championship is not going to be easy. So who are we dealing with, man? We're going to either see the Bucks, we're going to see the Nets, we're going to see the 76ers or the Atlanta Hawks. They're pretty tough as well. The Atlanta Hawks, the 5th seed coming in here. We got Trae Young playing like an all-star MVP type of player. A young talent coming out of Oklahoma. This guy looks like he's ready to take this league by storm. Trae Young looks that good. And then we have the 76ers on the East as well, which they're good. They're a very good team, but sometimes you can see them lax. And sometimes you can see them kind of fall through the wayside and blow big leads, which is very, very upsetting for Philly fans. And I can see where they're coming from. And then you have the freak with Giannis and the Bucks. And then you have, the Brooklyn Nets on the East. So, yeah, we have to get through what we need to get through. And it would be amazing to get into the championship. But the truth of the matter here is that, man, this is going to be a fun ride. This is going to be an absolutely fun ride. And I'm very, very excited about it. Because you also do have veteran players like, Chris Paul. You also have veteran players like, Paul George, that you want them to win a championship. You want them to go for the gold. And this is a perfect, incredible opportunity here for finally the Phoenix Suns and the Clippers to maybe get a crack at it. Now, out of the East, let me know who you guys think we're going to play out of the East. Now, these are the 4 teams. If you guys don't know yet, it's the 76ers, the Atlanta Hawks, the Bucks, or the Nets. Who do you guys think we're going to play going into the East? Or not? Okay, let me rephrase this. I'm sorry. I'm not saying we're going to win. I apologize. Who do you think is going to be the East? The team coming out of the East for the championship. Let me rephrase the question. I apologize. We still need to get through the Clippers. I'm already jumping the gun. Who do you guys think? Jeff says, I'd rather have the Clippers than the Lakers all day. Exactly. And that's the thing, too. That's my mindset as well. I understand LA. I understand it. It's Clippers as well, but I don't mind them. I really don't. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. X says Nets will choke. Wow. Well, I know Kyrie Irving went through a whole, ankle injury, so that's definitely pretty concerning there. We have some Nets. We have Mark Jackson says the Hawks. Okay, wow. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely insane if that did happen. Let me tell you that right now. That would be absolutely insane if that did happen. Abraham says, stay positive, bro. We're going to win. I hope so, man. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I hope we do, man, because, man, this will ignite. This will ignite the city of Phoenix. And let me tell you this right now, guys. Having CP3 maybe come back, having Devin Booker still young in his career in his prime, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson, Langston Galloway, Cameron Payne, all these type of players, man, going into the net. I'm just super excited about it. Super excited about it. Big shout out here to my guy Bot Nuggets with the second super chat. I apologize. I didn't give a shout out to my guy, Not Mario, who gave us a $1.99 donation earlier. So I appreciate you, Not Mario, for doing that as well. And I do got another super chat from my guy Bot Nugget. Let me go and just change the color real quick. I'm going to get my orange color here real quick, just so we can make sure that we get everything correct. Here we go. He says, Nets for the East, my first super chat on YouTube. Appreciate you, Bot. Let me give you a quick air horn, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much for that. That absolutely does mean the world to me. Thank you for the $4.99 donation. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. Nets from the East. I agree. I think a lot of people feel the same way, where the Nets can be the team. I mean, they have the trio, KD, they got Irving, and then they also got James Harden. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to find out today what's going to happen in the East. At least we'll find out today what's going to happen with the Nets and the Bucks team, because I'm excited, man. This is going to be a very, very good matchup here going on, and it can go either which way. We could have Giannis have an absolutely monstrous game, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. Clippers Nation back at it again, says if it's the Suns in the finals, it'll be the Suns versus the 76ers. And if it's the Clippers, then it'll be the Bucks. Whoa, okay. Hey, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. I wouldn't mind it. Mark Jackson said, there goes the air horn for my wife. There you go. Super chat, man. I got to give kudos to my guys. Chris J, what's up, dude? Says Clippers aren't disrespecting our defense like they did to the Jazz. Clippers aren't disrespecting our defense like they did to the Jazz. I saw a couple different tweets from a lot of different stars coming out there. They're saying that the team who's going to win this championship is going to be the team that's the most healthiest. That's who's going to win this championship. And if you take a look all across the board, there's health issues throughout most teams. The Hawks might not have a lot of issues. No, actually, I apologize. I think the Hawks now do have a big-time player that's hurt. You got the Nets with Kyrie Irving. You got us with CP3. Although it's not an injury, but he's still with health protocol. We'll see what happens with him. Kawhi Leonard with the Clippers. It's all going to come down to what's going to happen. What's going to happen here, man? It's pretty exciting. I'm not going to lie to you. Dusty, what's up, man? Suns versus Nash. Such a great storyline. 100% agree. 100% agree. I think if the NBA had anything to say, like if you talk about conspiracy theories and all that different stuff, that would be the probably best storyline going through. Clippers Nets wouldn't be so bad either as well, because you have New York and then you have LA or California, which honestly two big market teams. But if we wanted to spin it any which way, I would love that. Nash going for his championship, being a coach, and then us, the team that he was with, that we were just never able to go off that hump. Yeah, man, I completely agree. Completely agree. Vincent Brown, isn't the game tomorrow? Yep, the game is tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. And that's Arizona time. So if you guys are East, make sure you check your own Google and find out. But in Arizona time, it's 12:30 p.m. AZ time, and that's usually about 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from tip-off. So we're probably looking at tip-off being anywhere between 12:40 to 12:45 is what ideally it's going to be like. So here it is, man. Here it is. Devin Booker's time to shine. We'll see what happens, guys. Definitely do me a big favor. We got 64 people in here. Smash that like button if you could do me this big favor. Let's see if we can get to 60 likes. That would mean the world to me. Thank you. Let's keep on reading. Onto the comments. Jean-Paul, what's up, dude? Ayton doesn't have that dog in him. I hope so, man. I've seen more dog in Ayton coming into this to the playoffs, and maybe the last couple weeks going into the playoffs, than I ever have seen. So if it's going to be like one of those things where like we have to kind of keep pulling it out of him, I feel like it's working. Slowly but surely. I know it's not the 100% dog that we all want, because we all want to get that, that Embiid. We want to get that Jokic. We want that big man on here. And I still do think DA can be that guy. He's gotten better. He's definitely gotten better, but he's still got some room to improve. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. Abraham, what's up, dude? I'm positive he will play tomorrow CP3 in the name of I hope so, man. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. There's my guy, not Mario. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much for the super chat earlier. Let me give you the air horn too, man, just because I didn't do it already. Air horn for not Mario. Here we go. And he went ahead and graced us with his presence with a $1.99 donation. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so very much. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. Clippers Nation, my guy, thank you so much for being here. Laugh aloud. Imagine if the Hawks and the Bucks in the semifinals for the East, right? I know, huh? Imagine that. 76ers are out and the Nets are out. That'd be crazy, man. They're both 3-3 right now, so it's anybody's game. It really is. Like these next games coming up with the Bucks and the Nets, and then you got the Hawks with the 76ers. It is anybody's game. I think if you would ask anybody, you probably would say 76ers and the Nets going into the Eastern, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely not going to sleep on the Hawks because they're very, very good. Every time we play the Hawks, they somehow beat us, but I'm not sure if we put our 100% on it, but they're doing pretty good. Isn't there supposed to be a CP3 update today? Yes, there is a CP3 update today. This is basically the information that we have gotten so far. So these are the latest Twitters and the latest updates that we have gotten so far for CP3. Now, as of right now, he's still remaining in protocol. Now, whether you hold hope because, he's protocol right now, but I honestly do think he's not going to play. I do think we're going to have a game where we don't see CP3. I know it's unfortunate, and this guy is one of our stars, but these are the latest updates that we have gotten. So as of right now, he is going to be remaining in health and safety protocol for tomorrow. Now, I don't know if anything's going to change from today to tomorrow, but that's kind of the latest updates that we've gotten so far. So hopefully, fingers crossed that we get our guy CP3 and Devin Booker on there, because when they're on there, man, sky's the limit. Sky is the limit. Not Mario, what's up, dude? I can't wait for the Bucks versus the Nets. Who you got winning? Honestly, I think the Nets. I do think the Nets will pull it out, but who I want to win, I do want Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks to win. Obviously, for my own personal reasons and my own personal ways of getting to the championship, I'm probably winning it, but I would love the Bucks to take out the Nets, but I do think that the Nets will pull it through. I do. Keep on reading to the comments here. Mark Hicks, what's up, man? Says, I want DA to keep being himself. He's proven he is worth this far and is still super young. Watch him have great series against the Clips. I agree, man. I agree. I get he's not giving us a lot that a lot of people want him to give us. I get it. I'm right there with you. It's kind of the same thing that I feel about, Christian Kirk for the Cardinals. He just doesn't have that dog in him. He doesn't have that physicality in him that we all want him to have, but he is still very young. And with the NBA and basketball, they give him a lot more room to grow, especially because he's the first overall pick in the draft, and probably one of the first overall picks we had in a very, very long time. So they're going to give him an opportunity to develop to the player that we want him to be. But he has been making strides, especially since CP3 has come into this team. Alfredo says, are there any updates on Fitz? Nope, still nothing right now, man. Still nothing on Fitzgerald. It's unfortunately. Alfredo says, what do you think about Kemba getting traded to the Thunder? I'm honestly very shocked that happened, but I get why it happened, but I mean, don't really have too much to say other than that. I was more shocked than anything, but we'll see. Keep on reading to the comments here. Payne or Carter going to ball out? Payne, man. Payne. I'm excited, man. So that's one thing that if we don't have CP3 playing, keep in mind, we have Cameron Payne, man. Cameron Payne's been playing very awesome. Very good. He's one of those players, obviously not the tallest out there, but he has no problem taking it to the paint and taking it to the bucket, which I'm absolutely super excited about. So if we don't have CP3 coming through, it's going to suck. It is. But Cameron Payne's going to be slotted right behind him, and we'll see what opportunity he can take advantage of when he does get his fair share of minutes for the first game. Let's take a look here. Our cards, what's up, dude? Paul George isn't the passer or player LeBron James. I think Bridges and Crowder got him. Nice. We'll see, man. We'll see. Definitely, everybody, do me a big favor. Smash the like button. Let's see if we can get this over to 60 likes. That is going to be the goal. Right now, we're sitting with 47. Definitely do me that big favor. Smash that. Yeah, man, but I know when I originally asked the question, is anybody going to the game? I know I saw a lot more no's than I did yeses. So, we'll see, man. This is going to be a very, very, very good game for Phoenix Suns going into the playoffs, man. Western Conference Finals. Let that sink in for a second. Western Conference Finals. Phoenix Suns. Let that sink in for a second. I'm absolutely super excited about it, man. Super, super excited about it, guys. If you guys do not know yet already, we do have some new merch for the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. We do have this new shirt that we just dropped. It didn't just drop, but basically I was taught not to like any LA teams. It's in my blood. In the back of this, you do have the AZ Sports Fan logo. Teesprings. I apologize about the price. I don't make up the prices. Everything's on the below. And it does take a while before you guys actually get the merchandise as well. I think it takes like 2 or 3 weeks for you to get the shirts, but here we go. Keep on reading to the comments. Diego, what's up, man? This might sound weird, but I would rather have Etuan Moore start. Okay, the Cameron Payne. Okay. Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. I mean, let's be honest here. I think that Monty will favor Cameron Payne, but we might see more. We definitely might see more. We might have He might have an opportunity to come in here right after Cameron Payne, because Cameron Payne's going to need to sit out a couple different times. So we'll see. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. Chris J, what's up, man? Have you gone out to celebrate after these W's? Cobra Bar has been lit with the Suns fans. I haven't, man. I haven't. So I live on the West Valley. Personally, I live out in the West Valley. I used to live down in downtown Phoenix. I used to live on Indian School in 7th Street. But as I've gotten older, and I got in a house in the West Valley, my celebrations aren't as they used to be when I was younger. And I know a lot of people might think I'm actually 31. So, like, my celebrations are jumping around, high-fiving brothers and family, whoever's over watching the game. But the way that I'm rolling during this off-season is basically we're doing a lot of live streams and watching it together and hanging out. So, I'm probably going to keep doing that for now. The world's just a scary place right now. So I'm not, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll make an exception. We'll see. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. Joe Schmo, don't forget about Moore. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, for sure. I think we'll definitely see it. We'll see a good majority of Moore coming through, which would be awesome. So, with negativity, with sadness about CP3 playing, also comes with cool stuff kind of coming through. So, we'll see. King Savage, thoughts if Devin plays point guard for the first game? He might. I know a lot of people didn't like Devin Booker as the point guard, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, as long as we get the win, all we need to do is have a Band-Aid to get to game 2. No, I would rather have, honestly, no, now thinking about it, what I just talked about in my head, just keep Devin Booker where he's at. Keep him where he's at. Let's have Cameron Payne being the point guard, and maybe see if we can have more have an opportunity as well. And that's obviously if CP3 doesn't play. Gear 3 says, if Nets lose, we're the clear favorites. That's what a lot of people are saying. But I'm not going to count out the Clippers. I know there's a lot of fans that are saying, Suns in 4, Suns in 5. I personally think that this will go to this game 6, or this will go to game 7, in my personal opinion. The Clippers are a very good team. Now, whether Kawhi Leonard is going to be playing, or whether he does have a more serious injury than the Clippers want to let out to, that's very well possible. But as of right now, we don't really know. But we do got a lot more people coming through. Welcome, and everybody, thank you so very much for being here. Definitely do me a big favor, smash the like button if you haven't yet already, and subscribe to the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Let me just do another quick recap here on what we've talked about so far. The biggest storyline that we have right now is going to be Chris Paul. Is Chris Paul going to play? Our point guard, CP3 point guard, is he going to be able to play tomorrow? And we have gotten some sort of updates on the whole, Chris Paul thing, and the updates are as followed. Basically saying that as of right now, he's still remaining in the health and safety protocol, which is not looking very good for our Phoenix Suns, which is definitely unfortunate. But I do think we can definitely get an opportunity here to see more Cameron Payne. And also Etuan Moore as well. So we'll see what happens. Definitely go ahead and, if you're a channel member, definitely go ahead and put the point guard, the emojis on the comments below for the CP3 emojis that we have now. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. Not Mara says smash the like button. Yes, definitely do so. Smash that like button if you can. If you haven't yet already, please do so. We're gonna have a fun time tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a watch party. So if you guys are just getting in here right now, tomorrow on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, we will be doing a watch party for the Phoenix Suns versus LA Clippers. Game 1, play-by-play, reacting, talking, shouting out people on the chat, on the comments below, all that different stuff, guys. So I'm absolutely super excited about it. So big shout out here, man. We got another super chat, our third super chat of the night. Let's go. Did I say of the night? My goodness, where have I been? The third super chat of the day. We got our guy, Flash Gamer Paval comes up clutch. Let me give you, let me. Appreciate you, my guy. Let me go ahead and see. He says, until either Kawhi Leonard or Chris Paul comes back, I feel like it's going to be a Ayton Booker versus Paul George because the fact of our defense shuts down a three-point shooting team like the Nuggets. I can see that. I can very well see that, man. We'll see. Now, one thing I talked about a little earlier, too, and it might have been before you got here, man, a player that we really need to look out for the Clippers is going to be none other than this man right here. This man right here. Terance Mann, a young, talented player in Terance Mann. This is going to be their Mikal Bridges. This is their X factor. Obviously, we know that we have to look out for, if Kawhi Leonard doesn't play, we know that. That Paul George is going to be the guy that we need to look out for. But the next X factor, the sleeper that we have to look out for is this guy, Terance Mann. This guy can go off, and if we allow him to go off, then we'll see. We'll see what happens here. But I do see you did do another super chat, my guy, Flash Gamer Paval, coming out with the back-to-back super chats. Let me give you another. Thank you so very much for the $10, $20 donation. Appreciate you, man. He says, I'm taking Suns in 6 or 7. We'll see, man. Yeah, I do think that this will go 6 or 7. Yeah, I agree with you right there. I still have confidence that our Suns can pull through. I really, really do. I think this is going to be a Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton show. Hopefully we'll see a lot of alley-oops. Hopefully we'll see a lot of, offensive, defensive rebounds from our guy Ayton. And hopefully he can be physical because we definitely very well need him to show up, man. This is the game before we get into the championship. So we need to come up, man. We need to come up for sure. Appreciate you, Flash Gamer. Thank you so very much for the super chats, man. Definitely means the world. Thank you. Definitely do me a favor. We got 113 people in here right now. Smash the like button if you guys haven't already. We will be doing a watch party live by play-by-play action tomorrow. So smash the like button and subscribe to the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. All right, let's keep this going. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. If you guys are just getting in here, we already talked about the Kawhi Leonard, or we already talked about the CP3 whole scenario thing, and I'm very excited about this opportunity for our Phoenix Suns to open up the Western Conference Finals against the LA Clippers. Now, truth be told, man, I'm born and raised here in Phoenix, Arizona, so I never like any LA teams. I just don't. But I think truth of the matter is I don't mind the Clippers all too much. I really don't. But obviously I want us to come out with the W. That's for dang sure. I want us to come out with the W. Another super chat from Flash Gamer Paval comes up clutch. Wow, my goodness. Flash Gamer Moneybags Paval. Thank you so very much for that, man. Definitely means the world. 30 bomb comes at you. Thank you so very much. Says, so Booker and Ayton versus Terance and Paul George. This will be interesting. But we have the pieces to beat the Clippers. Even if Kawhi Leonard comes back. I love it. I 100% agree. I agree 110% with you, my guy. I do think we have the team to make it into the championship. Now, one team that I fear, and it's going to be on the East, is going to be the Nets. I do. Just because they have that trio. And I remember in the regular season when we were beating them super, super badly, and I was like, oh, wow, is this all that they have? And they weren't fully healthy either, so kind of keep that in mind as well. And they got this major comeback, came back, and it was very disheartening to see our Phoenix Suns go through that. But, I mean, nevertheless, we're not going to go, 100% all the way. We're not going to be, undefeated. So that was a loss that we needed to take on the chin, and we bounced back because we ended up becoming the second into the Western Conference Finals. So definitely very, very exciting, guys. Mark Vid says, I came in late. No worries, man. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate y'all. Smash the like button if you guys haven't yet already. We got 132 people in here right now. And I think we got 3 Clippers fans in here right now because they already disliked the video. And I said nothing bad about the Clippers. But it's okay. It's okay. All right, we have my guy Chance Berg. What's up, dude? Suns will sweep them. Whoa, wee. Okay. All right, I see you. I don't think we're going to sweep them. I personally don't think we're going to sweep them. I do think that this Clippers is going to be better than the Nuggets. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and put some... if you guys are channel members, keep in mind, if you guys are channel members, I did just get some new... I just got some new emojis. So definitely go ahead and make sure you use those emojis, guys. Appreciate y'all. Oh, we got some back-to-back-to-back super chats. Here we go. We got Supreme Goat coming up here. He said, Suns in 4. Woo-wee. All right, we'll take it. Let's go. For my guy Supreme Goat, thank you so very much, man. We got my guy Flash Gamer Paval coming up again with another $5 donation. He says, we got to hope and pray Bucks beat the Nets because they are playing today 100%. 100%. We got to go ahead and put on our Bucks hats today because we're all Bucks fans today because hopefully they can pull through and beat the Nets. But that's for you. Another one, Flash Gamer Pavel. Thank you so very much. And then we got my guy Not Mario coming up clutch with another $9.99 donation. Man, we are coming up clutch today, bro. Thank you. He says, if I don't make it tomorrow, happy Father's Day, Mike. Make sure your young one isn't a Lakers fan. No, thank you. Yeah, no, exactly. It is Father's Day tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. If you guys do show up, if you don't, no worries. I completely understand. I get it is Father's Day. So yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate you, Not Mara. That absolutely does mean the world. It would be officially my first Father's Day this year, so I'm very, very excited about it. And you know darn well my kids will never be any LA fans. They can't. They're not even going to grow up saying LeBron James is my favorite player. They're not going to say some silly stuff like that. Not up in this house, man. Not up in this house. Suns all the way. Anything at Phoenix related. Even Phoenix Rising. That's it. Let's go. Mercury. Everybody. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. Appreciate everybody that's currently still in the chat right now. We will be ending the live stream probably in about 7 minutes or so. So thank you so much for everybody hanging out. Right now what we're doing is we're just reading into the comments currently right now. I'm just trying to gauge and how hyped up you guys are at the very moment. Thank you so very much for hanging out, man. And if you guys come up tomorrow, cool. Appreciate you. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. Supreme Goat says, I don't know if I can make it, Mike. No worries, man. Hey, man, have fun, man. If you're celebrating Father's Day for your father, no worries. Have fun. Hopefully you're going to the game. Hopefully not. No worries, man. Appreciate you for being just an awesome person on this channel. Thank you. We have Valid Mo says Clippers in 4. Okay. No, I don't think you even believe that, my guy. But we'll keep on reading here. Lonesome says, who would you want to face in the finals? Hawks, Sixers, Nets, or Bucks? Honestly, Sixers. It has nothing to do with, I'm not saying the Sixers are the easier, but I would love the story. The Sixers versus the Suns, I think that would be a really good storyline coming through. So I personally want to go with the Sixers. Now I know there's some people that want the Bucks. There's some people that want the Hawks. I think the Sixers will pull it off. Hopefully if they don't choke away the opportunity, but I would rather have the Sixers coming in because I have a little bit more confidence that we can pull that through. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. D-Book loves playing in Staples, so I think we can expect a historic performance. Yeah, hopefully. But hey, keep in mind, guys, that we're going to have our first 2 games here in the Suns Stadium. So we'll have 2 games in the Suns, and then we're going to go over to there. So, hey, if we go 2-0 to the Staples Stadium, let's go. I'll take it. I have somebody here asking, is there any updates on Chris Paul? This is the only updates that we've gotten from Chris Paul so far, my guy. Basically, as of today, he is still currently in the health and safety protocol at this very moment. So it looks like he's not going to be playing tomorrow more than anything. So it's very, very unfortunate. Sad face for sure. But yeah, these are the latest updates we have on him as of right now. Let's keep on reading into the comments. That's for you, Gabriel. Gabriel Espinoza. Those are the updates that I have so far. Hopefully you're still here. Williams, what's up? 76ers is the easiest. Yeah, maybe that's why I picked them. Yeah, bring on the 76ers. I don't think they're easy, but I don't know. I like the matchup. Who do you guys think? Do you guys think? Okay, so yeah, let me ask you guys this: if you guys were to pick on the East anybody to play in the championship, the Hawks, 76ers, so Hawks, 76ers, the Nets, or the Bucks, who would you guys want to play? Put it on the comments below. Spam it all in the comments below right now, guys. This is the opportunity here. Now, I'm not saying that we're gonna sweep the Clippers. I'm not saying that. This is still gonna be a very, very hard fought series against them. Let me know in the comments below. Dime AZ, when would be the best chances for Chris Paul's return in your opinion? Honestly, I think Tuesday. That's why I think there was a lot of people that wanted us to, they wanted the Jazz game and the Clippers and Jazz series to keep going to Game 7 because it gave a little bit more of an opportunity for CP3 to get rest, but obviously that didn't happen. We have the Clippers ended up beating the Jazz, the first seed. They're off. So I think Tuesday. If he doesn't play tomorrow, I think he has a good chance of coming up on Tuesday. So very, very excited about the opportunity here, man. Super excited about it. Flash Gamer, again, my guy. Hopefully Mark Jackson is in the house because I know his wife doesn't like the air horns. But, man, 45 bomb. Hashtag Paval in the comments below, man. Thank you so very much. That absolutely doesn't mean the world, man. Thank you so very much. And he says, last one of the day. I believe the Bucks are probably going to win because one injuries, two. Giannis is not going to sit quietly. Also, Ayton versus Giannis would be fun to watch because, yes, 100% agree. Yeah, thank you. Perfect super chat. Beautiful super chat. 100% agree. The Bucks can very well pull this off. They very well can pull this off. So I'm very excited about the opportunity here just to watch this game coming through. But Ayton versus Giannis, man, that would be a very supreme matchup going on. But honestly, I do like the idea of Embiid versus Ayton as well. So it can kind of go either which way. If we go to the 76ers route, it's going to be Embiid. If the Bucks end up pulling it off, then yeah, Giannis, man. Giannis. We'll see, though. Appreciate you, man. Paval, the legend, 110%, man. We have a comment here. Joey says, what happened to Chris? Oh my goodness, my guy. You must be living under a rock. Do me this favor, my guy, Chris. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I apologize. I didn't post any videos or anything like that on there. But basically, Chris Paul he did test positive for, you know what I'm talking about, everything that's going on in the world right now. So he's currently tested positive. We did get some updates. Currently, as of today, he's still under that safety protocol as of this morning. So I think he most likely will not play tomorrow. But if you can do me a big favor, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I'll definitely keep you up to date on everything that's going on. Phoenix Suns, Cardinals, all that different stuff. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody that's currently still in the chat. We will probably end up the stream here probably within the next minute. Definitely, everybody do me one big favor. Smash the like button and put some fist bumps on the chat below. I appreciate everybody for hanging out and talking some Phoenix Suns. Hopefully, it gives you a little bit more of a excitement going into tomorrow's game. Fist bumps on the chat below. Appreciate everybody for being here. This is going to be a very, very, very good series coming through. And we all want Suns in 4, right? We all want Suns in 4. I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. I think this series is going to go to 6 or 7. And it's going to be a lot of back and forth. But obviously, I want the Suns to come through and win this game. Because we have 2 games here. Then we go to LA for 2. And then we come back. So if we could somehow sneak 3 out of 4, dynamite. Dynamite. I would love nothing more than that. Edgar O, what's up, dude? Going to be one heck of a game series. Rooting for my Clippers. May the best team win. Yeah, man, absolutely. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much for coming in here. And that's the thing, man. I respect anybody who's a fan of any other team. Appreciate you for coming in here, man, and just being super, super humble and super gracious. Thank you. This is going to be a good fight, man. This is going to be a fight. Let me know put some fist bumps and let me know what you guys think. Is it going to be Suns in 4, Suns in 6, Clippers in 5, Clippers in 6, Clippers in 7? Let me know in the comments below, guys. This is your time to shine. Put everything on the comments below, and I'll let you know my prediction here as well. Everybody, I'll go ahead and give some time here before we end the stream. But this is my prediction right now, and I will sleep great at night with this prediction here. Going into the championship here for our Phoenix Suns. Let me know in the comments below, what are you guys feeling, boys? Sergio, what's up, dude? Where's my boy Killa K? What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Not Mario says Suns in 1. Oh, sheesh. Jonathan says Clips in 6. Okay. All right, let's keep on reading a little bit more before we end this live stream. Appreciate everybody for being here. Suns in 5, Jordan says. All right. Not Mario says 1. He's still sticking with it. Joey says Suns in 5. Appreciate that. Heck yeah, let's go. Sergio Suns in 7. Edgar says Clips in 6 are definitely not going to be a cakewalk. Anything can happen. I 100% agree with you there. Perfect. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here for the hour that we had you. Big shout out to all the super chatters. We got Paval, we got Not Mario, and then the other super chatters that were here. Thank you for all the new channel members. Thank you, everybody who's been hanging out for the AZ Sports Fan. We will be going live tomorrow for the play-by-play reaction, so be here. Make sure you put your post notification bell on, smash the like button, and subscribe to the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. We're on the road to 7K, and we're about 200 away, guys. We're so close to being there. Appreciate everybody for being here, man. Thank you, everybody for hanging out. We got my guy Sergio coming up clutch, says, good work, man. Loving the AZ Sports Fan sticker. Thanks, man. Gonna cop some more merch soon. Thanks, bro. Thank you so very much. I got my AZ Sports Fan merch right now. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. Clippers Nation, good luck to you. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and go Suns.